Russian opposition leader Navalny was poisoned, hospital tests indicate.
Here's a summary of the article.
Russian dissident Alexei Navalny was poisoned, the German hospital treating him has said. The Kharite hospital said the team of doctors treating him since he was admitted on Saturday found the presence of cholinesterase inhibitors in his system. Doctors at Kharite said at the moment the specific substance Mr. Navalny was exposed to is not yet known. The patient is in an intensive care unit and is still in an induced coma. His health is serious but there is currently no acute danger to his life, the hospital said in a statement. Berlin police and federal agents were posted at the downtown Kharite hospital where the 44-year-old is undergoing treatment following his arrival in Germany after the Chancellor, Angela Merkel, personally offered the country's assistance. They allege that the Kremlin is behind both his illness and a delay in transferring him to Germany. Russian doctors have said tests have shown no traces of poison in his system.
This post received a score of 49,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Press release by Kharite Berlin. Since his admission at the weekend, Alexei Navalny has been receiving treatment at Kharite Universitätsmedizin Berlin. The patient is being treated in intensive care and remains in medically induced coma. While his condition is serious, it is not currently life-threatening. Following his admission, Mr. Navalny underwent extensive examination by a team of Kharite physicians. Clinical findings indicate poisoning with a substance from the group of cholinesterase inhibitors. The specific substance involved remains unknown, and a further series of
I wonder if the negative effect on his health could be reduced if he had been taken to a German hospital sooner. And had he stayed in Russian hospital, would he die? It's clear that they don't want to admit to poisoning, so he probably was on a wrong medication the whole time. In that case, what doctors in Russia did was an attempted murder.
Hard to imagine that a Russian hospital, if they found out it was a cholinesterase inhibitor, would have it easy to proclaim their findings and act on them. It strongly points to poisoning from a serious actor with power, influence who won't think twice when deciding if you live or die.
Sickening. I was reading an account from Navalny earlier and read that Putin typically wins by about 75% approval because they stop counting halfway through, which is to say that roughly 75% of 50% of Russian citizens approve of Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin. A broken system of scapegoating.
A lot of Russians do like him because he does what he likes. He's playing the USSR of old, taking risks and getting away with it. Even when a lot of his followers were born after the fall and only have stories told with rose-tinted glasses of propaganda. They promote and fund white nationalist groups who target the state's undesirables. Putin also follows hand in glove with the Russian church. Of course there are Russians that hate him, but until that fucker dies nothing will change.
Worst part about that is that they'll likely keep him alive as long as possible. A lot doesn't seem like most, though I wouldn't know. I suppose an exodus of non-believers might prove definitively, however unlikely that event actually is.
I mean, as a Russia civil war in the horizon? I mean, if every formerly blocked country actually got on the same page for once, they could act. Feed arms and supplies toward Russian separatists that could cripple him internally. True, a lot of Russian like Putin, but a lot of them don't and wouldn't hesitate to pick up a rifle against him. He's fucked with pretty much all of them over the years.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.